Alright, welcome back, folks. This is the Benjinator.
And error code.
And we are playing Let's Play Final Fantasy
X.
Yay! We almost got that synchronization down.
Yeah, almost.
By the time we're at the end of this game, we'll have like an entire musical number.
Yep.
When we start out. Yeah, there'll be...
You'll probably just want to skip that one, actually.
There'll be tambourines and shit.
But this is a special episode because we get to see my favorite character.
Yes, we're actually we're both excited about that.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah. So we can get so as talking to these guys is not very productive right now. However, I should mention that there is a way, as you'll see, to be able to understand what these guys are saying. But we'll talk about that much later. But he gives us potions just for
a random chest gave us a high potion.
Fogmock. I like that word. Fogmock. That definitely
sounds like something from whatchamacallit. Farscape. I'm not gonna lie.
Fogmock.
Sounds like something that Rigel would say to somebody. Really pissed him off.
Yep. Oh, there's.
Oh, almost forgot.
Oh, hello.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Oh, now. So, yeah, Tidu has 4 spheres, can move 4 steps. And yeah, saying don't rush. Yeah, there's no reason to like stockpile a bunch of sphere levels and then try to move fast. You want to kind of just move along as you see fit. Moving backwards and forwards does take up sphere levels, so keep that in mind. If you miss something, you have to use the sphere levels to go all the way back. So, essentially, how this works is that because each character is at a different point in the sphere grid, they're going to kind of be veering towards certain abilities or the other. But as you get towards the end of the game, you can actually have overlap of different abilities. So, theoretically, Tidu could have all the same abilities that Auron does, for example. But at the beginning of the game, they're going to be at different positions. So, that's basically what it's explaining. And there's different types of sphere grids. There are what are known as lock spheres, which you can't get past unless you have a certain item. So, this is how this works. And you have to make sure to stockpile on these. And these are actually pretty plentiful, by the way. The power, mana, speed, ability spheres, you'll be able to find those everywhere. And as the game goes on, you'll be able to actually manipulate the sphere grid and add spheres as you see fit on blank nodes, which is a whole different discussion. But it's a way to make your characters really, really powerful, and that's what we're going to be doing. Because we're just hardcore like that. So he's kind of explaining that. That's the ability sphere. It gives you an extra ability. La-di-da-da-da. And so when they light up like that, when they're colored like that, then you can use them. If they're black and white, then they're not able to be used. So that's kind of a truncated explanation of sphere grid. That's kind of how it works. And you can always hit the triangle button to just to see how your stats are doing too. So it's good stuff. You hit the R and L button to move different characters. Now, obviously, this character is going to be a playable character because she's on the sphere grid, which makes a lot of sense. Okay, and if you hit select, you get to zoom out like that, and you get to see how massive the sphere grid is. So, and that's how it works. Voila. So here we go. Let me just show you briefly how you would actually do this. We have one sphere level. We're at this point. We want to move forward. This node has nothing on it, but the one adjacent has the ability Cheer, which is mildly useful. And now we can use that. Now Titus is not completely worthless. So that's kind of how it works. Voila.
Well, I mean, he's not completely worthless in combat.
In combat, yes. He's worthless in other ways.
Found some ancient ruins right beneath us.
Oh wow, they are ancient ruins. I never would have guessed. The moldiness in the freakish temples and stuff like that.
And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
That, you guys can't see me furiously air quoting here, but Helmet is just so dumb. I'm glad she doesn't keep it for the rest of the game.
Right. So now, basically Titus is now a slave of what looks like a bunch of scavengers / pirates.
Who all apparently have epileptic fits whenever they try to put on clothing.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the crew, those crews trying to get jewels from the Titanic. But, yeah, except, we don't have the proper equipment to do it. We're just like, go down and swim and grab stuff because we all have gills.
Yep.
So.
But that's actually pretty accurate.
Yeah, this is a world where, you can save on operating expenses because some people have gills.
Because life is cheap.
Yep.
Lots of people. We gotta feed them all. Be actually not that bad if a few of them died of drowning.
And there are some random battles here, so we're going to show you what enemies we have here, and these are some annoying piranhas.
Yep.
Which die very easily.
Punk fish.
Would you hit him in the face? And
did you just kill 2 of them at once?
Yeah, you can actually do that. I don't know how it works.
I don't recall you doing that ever.
New things happen every day.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh yeah, sometimes I think with the fish, if you hit them hard enough, you kill more than one.
Nice, I like it. It's like, you hit my brother so bad it stuck a sword in my gill out of nowhere.
Oh yes. So now we're in one of these underwater research labs. Actually, a lot like the one you see in Chrono Trigger. Except this one isn't nearly as cool.
If you guys are wondering why we keep on talking about Chrono Trigger, it's because it's a fucking fantastic game.
Yes. If you have not seen my LP of it, do so.
And that is how you use computers, by the way.
you pound on
them.
it.
You punch them.
Yep. Alright, so now we're going to shut down the reactor core. Because this feels like a reactor core, I'm sorry.
It does look like a reactor core.
I guess I just associate anything that's...
I feel like you should be wearing Master Chief's armor while you're doing this.
Yeah, I guess I just associate anything in like a cylinder-like situation. By the way, folks, speed spheres are not what you think it is. If you were
many speed spheres were used in the production of this game.
Yes, John Belushi's speed spheres.
Oh, poor John Belushi.
Poor John Belushi. Yeah, okay, this is a friggin' reactor core.
It is.
Uh-oh. And of course, whenever you activate a reactor core, there's always an earthquake.
I feel like Final Fantasy VII's gonna fucking sue somebody.
Oh yeah. Richard Dreyfuss. No, sadly, folks, Richard Dreyfuss is not a boss in this game.
That'd actually be pretty trippy.
That would be, yeah.
Just like big Richard Dreyfuss head sticking out of nowhere. Like, oh no, Richard Dreyfuss head! Shit! We needed more power spheres. We didn't have them.
Yeah, Richard Dreyfuss would not be an easy boss.
No, he wouldn't. Richard Dreyfuss is the man.
Oh yes, he is. Uh-oh, it's a giant,
It's a tentacle.
It is. This is the, this is obviously the hentai tentacle porn part of the game.
I got nothing to add to that. Yeah, that's fair.
Oh yeah, this is when he does the slap in the face. Like, basically, this is a counter slap to Tidu's sword slap. Oh, we got a grenade from him, because obviously... Wow.
It just, like, totally fucking bitch slapped the hell out of
I know,
him.
it does... I do
Float a grenade over!
I'm not sure if that works in water.
No, it doesn't. It definitely doesn't.
Uh-oh. Now it's going around. Oh yeah, this is kind of a cool feature of this game, is that sometimes the enemies go out of range, but you can actually do what are known right here as trigger commands, which are special to very specific battles. So right now we can just only stand by. Basically, we're waiting and we're recovering HP, which is kind of nifty. But this is pretty much the only battle where we can do it. And meanwhile, he's going to come back around and oof, that hurt quite a bit. So Question mark lady is gonna get a potion. Otherwise, she gonna die.
Love how she still doesn't have a name.
Yeah, she's just question mark lady. But for you guys who might have played Final Fantasy VI, you might recall that there's a character that's question mark lady for at least the first 2 dungeons before her name is revealed. So. If you know who she is, I'm not spoiling. By the way, you should play Final Fantasy VI because that one's fantastic. A relic of 1994. Oh, we can do a pincer attack, by the way. This is actually really cool. We can attack them at the same time. They're gonna give each other the sign, which they just invented now, and go, Hiya!
It shows a level of intuition that once you know who question mark lady actually is, you will know she does not possess.
That's like that's a one-time thing.
You have hit me. Let me turn around and hit this person behind me. Rah! My God, it's like my mother. Somebody else pissed me off. Well, then you're gonna get it.
Alright, I'm gonna get this time. No, I'm not gonna get this. I screwed up again. One of these days I'll get this, guys. Trust me. I used to be really good at that.
You actually did used to be really good at that. That was like the easiest one to get.
Alright, the bitch slap tentacle monster. Alright, apparently when he's turned around, incurs more damage. So, that makes things more fun. I'm hoping that we get to see question mark ladies, yeah, overdrive, because it's actually one of the best ones. I'm not a big fan of her as a character, but she actually does have pretty good overdrive. Bitch slap back!
Stop it, guys!
Stop it!
I came in here to say hi, you keep on fucking attacking me! That's what hurts!
Alright, now it's dead. Obviously you guys know that, because as we established when there's a camera angle switch.
Yep.
And every boss in this game dies in a fantastic, like, almost, like, electronic dance concert type way.
Yeah. It's too bad that Ecstasy wasn't out when this game came out.
Well, it might have been, actually.
Might have been?
2001, yeah, I think so.
Alright, fair enough.
Maybe
it wasn't
we got one
thing?
sphere level. That's somewhat disappointing.
It is somewhat disappointing.
Alright, so now
in fairness, it was a tentacle, so...
Yes. Yes, it was. Alright, so let's...
Although their defense stats are insane. Do you remember the original Pokemon? Freaking Tentacruel was actually a really good Pokemon.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, they were
just
it was
unusually high levels of defense and special defense. I remember I had a Pikachu and I was like, "Ha! You're fucked."
Yeah, it was like if Sean Connery was an armored armadillo. He'd be like, "Ha ha ha."
I don't know where that came from, but I like it.
I always like to imagine Sean Connery as a very, very difficult enemy.
Slapping women.
Yep.
Haha, you can't stop me.
Whee!
I only do this when they deserve it.
Alright, so now we're going to get out of here, hopefully. Or maybe we're going to go deeper, apparently. We're going to dive, we're going to go into the Titanic reactor core like thing.
Because, you know, pressure doesn't mean anything in this game.
I just like how question marks lady was just like, wow, gee whiz, there was a giant tentacle monster. Let's go deeper into this cavern.
I want less light. I don't know about you guys, but less light I think is good.
I want to be as unsafe as possible.
Yep.
Being unsafe is the way to go. Yeah, you have to understand, guys, that as far as, graphics and camera angles, this was unheard of. If you guys ever played Final Fantasy IX, especially, the graphics were actually kind of grainy. They weren't that pretty, so by the time this came out, we were just all like, wow, this is good. Alright, so apparently our excavation was successful. Nice. We're back on the ship, we're having some lunch. I think we're having lunch anyway. Okay. Ah, the airship is universal. Derp, 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 airship!
He just shook himself off like a dog.
Yeah,
What
he's officially now a sheepdog.
Tidu is a dumbass.
Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
Well, he is a dog. They keep him outside and everything.
Yeah.
It's like, no, if you come on here, you'll make the whole place smell like wet Titus.
It's like you're gonna ruin the furniture.
I don't think he's peed yet.
Hungry.
You're gonna feed him some treats!
Yeah, he still hasn't eaten, actually.
Yep. There you go. Here's some elementary school cafeteria food.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Right on.
But he's having an imaginary Christmas meal.
I know, right? It's like a hook. It's like, oh, I'm shoveling nothing into my mouth, and it's delicious.
Yep. Uh-oh. What? How can you choke on imaginary food? How stupid do you have to be?
Look, the food's all still there.
Yep.
It's because you eat too fast.
No. Well, you know, you can eat nothing as fast as you want, so...
I feel like this is all some weird, piece of performance art right now.
Hey!
Actually, with the way that they're dressed, that's not a bad interpretation of what's happening here.
We're finally gonna hear.
Riku?
Yeah, Riku is her name. Thank you. She's not question mark lady anymore. Holy shit! You understand me! And this is the part where Tidu absolutely loses it.
Yeah, one of the many parts where he just has a complete and total breakdown.
Yeah.
And there's a part of me that doesn't really blame him. You know, like, fucking, it's the only person that speaks my language, giant water ball blew up my city, Auron can blow up people by sticking his sword into the ground.
Alright, so this is the part where, of course, he's going to get the Rosetta Stone for Al Bhed, right? No.
Nope.
No, that'd be too easy.
That would make sense. They're not going to do that.
We're the Al Bhed. We're a bunch of steampunk pirates.
You're not an Al Bhed hater,
We
are you?
have scattered our language across the globe. We must search high and low for it.
The nicely placed camera angle there.
It's actually one of her only redeeming qualities.
Yep. This is Titus trying to peacock. He's like, I'm a really big deal in my made-up universe. So you should obviously sleep with me.
Spoilers. Jesus.
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before?
Fuck, you yelled at me for spoiling shit.
It's not a made-up universe.
Tidu is very dreamy, we'll put it that way.
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkin.
I told her all about the sky
and
anus.
Sin's attack.
Well,
And
flaming sky anus.
about how
Flaming
Armin and
sky
I were
anus.
engulfed in this light.
I don't really know
I just said
exactly
things
how
as
that
they came to
works.
mind. But then I started to wonder.
I started to wonder, am I actually going to eat food, or am I going to just...
That, by the way, was him lying for Riku to make himself look like he can actually think.
Yeah.
You were near Sin.
That was projecting. Oh, apparently Sin is kind of well known around
Don't
these
worry.
parts.
You'll be better in no time. They say your
You'll be better in no time.
Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
Ooh. So apparently, Sin has pheromones
mean I'm
that
sick?
make you think that you're high.
Because of Sin's toxin.
can see that.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
You sure?
Yeah. There is no Xanarkand anymore.
What?
Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago.
Okay, that's weird.
So no
Dun dun dun!
Yeah, that's a straitjacket moment, and he's taking it relatively well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he did just have his little freak out, so.
Yeah,
1,000
even that
years
was
ago.
fairly mild.
But I saw Sin attack Xanarkin. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
Obviously, no way! Like, it's like somebody at the bar said something that he disagreed with. No way!
Oh no!
That's not how that happened. Come on. You joker.
Play blitzball?
Everybody I know is dead.
No!
You know, you should
Those elections weren't rigged. No!
Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Uh-oh.
Ah.
There's always a Luca in everything. There's a Luca in every Squaresoft game. They always name a person or a place Luca.
Well, it's kind of like how in anime there's always a token redhead character.
Token
And
redhead.
anytime there's anything even approaching Judeo-Christian overtones, there's going to be a character named
Leave it to
Lilith.
me. I'll
Oh,
get
yeah.
you, Luca.
Okay, so suddenly she's not enslaving us anymore. She's like, I'll help you
I'd
out.
rather stay
Tee-hee.
here.
Huh.
Okay.
I mean, this character is basically a couple of dumb blondes, and as a blonde myself, I can attest. I can attest to
Don't
this.
tell anyone you're Xanarkand.
You know what it is? It's the
Lilith
helmet.
says
It's
a
on too
holy
tight.
place.
Yeah.
You might upset someone.
Yeah. Don't talk to anybody about Sin. Okay. I guess that could be allegorical. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Don't talk to anybody about the giant water ball that blew up your city.
Yeah, that's. It makes it sound crazy.
Like Xanarkin? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when?
That actually would be weird. It would be like if you woke up and it was 1,000 years later and somebody was like,
Luca?
Yeah, you know, Detroit, the Holy Land. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like some place that you would never want to go to.
Yep.
Like East Camden, New Jersey is now a holy site where people go to a pilgrimage every so often.
And now to the minor holy city of Hoboken.
Okay, he was about to have his like post-traumatic rage, but now it looks like, oh crap, we're getting attacked once again by, looks like Sin. But it's okay, we have the steampunk crew to the rescue.
Yep, clearly they're... That looks like the guy from Borderlands.
Oh yeah, a lot of these characters have been from Borderlands.
No, seriously, that looks like the guy with the, you know, the pointing the finger gun to his head.
Oh yeah, that dude. When Rika was wearing the outfit, she kind of looked like one of the chicks in there, without the tattoos.
You know, I'll give you that.
Yeah. No! Another 90s slow-mo moment.
Oh no, it's like I can't swim really well or something. Yeah, it hasn't been a half hour since I ate my imaginary food.
And the last thing he needs is to fall into another hole. I mean, this time it was in the water.
And going in the opposite direction.
Alright. Be right back, folks.
That we were going to in the beginning of it.
Yeah. Alright, here we are. We're back. And
Titus is dead. Yay!
That's it, folks.
Yet again, that's it.
That's it.
Clearly the game is over.
Thank you for watching. Oh, wow, the sun's out. Nice. The sun's never been out this entire game.
It's a good thing I don't have that many brain cells. They needed that oxygen stuff more.
Oh! In the head with, looks like a blitzball. Oh god, no.
They were actually attacking him with the intent to kill. You'll understand that in a few minutes.
Yeah! Alright.
You okay?
You okay? Oh, I haven't heard that voice in a long time.
Oh, Waka. Guys, this is our favorite character.
Well, aside from Orin.
No, he is my favorite character. Orin's the most badass character.
Yeah.
But Waka is my favorite. Whoa.
I don't know how he gets his hair like that.
Petroleum products.
I don't know what
lots
the deal is with
and
his
lots
armband.
of petroleum products.
Yes, but as you can see, Waka is part of what looks like Devo, the new wave band.
Yep. They got rid of the hats.
Yeah, pretty much. So now we're in front of another group of weirdos. They're gonna poke me, and, you know, see if I can breathe properly.
Hiya.
You wanna
At least they speak normal, you know. They don't speak al bed.
one more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
It's peculiar that Waka's more impressed by his blitzball skills than Riku. But he apparently can, you know, move blitzballs with his mind, even in air. So if you guys ever thought that this game, Blitzball, makes sense, just remember, it doesn't, under any circumstances, make any sense.
Yeah, no, it wasn't made to.
Yeah. So if you don't understand it, it's fine.
Waka's like, great, now go get that, you jackass.
Go get that, asshole. It's like when you're playing kickball when you're 8 years old.
Yeah, some kid kicks it into the woods.
It's like, yeah!
Yeah! It's like, alright, you can go get that, thanks.
I got too close to Sin, and
Oh yeah. Oh, this is his alibi for the whole thing.
so I don't know where this place
He gets to play the amnesia card for a long time.
Since toxin got to you.
And everybody understands. That's very convenient. And I was talking about some guy named Yevon.
Yep, and they do half of the Kamehameha wave as means of, I don't know, saying hi.
I don't know. Yevon sounds like the name of a guy who some new age douchebag who has like, you know, dreadlocks.
Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
Does New Age have a lot of dreadlocks in it? I don't.
You know, it does nowadays actually.
Really?
Yeah. When I was living in Reno, lots of white man dreads. I think it's kind of a West Coast thing.
You know, you would think that Battlefield Earth would have gotten rid of that, but nope, apparently not.
All right, guys. So now we've been introduced to actually, probably should get to the save point first. We have one more little cutscene before we get to that.
I felt like I could trust this Waka.
I feel like I could trust this Waka because clearly he had a lack of a sense of style, which I of course shared.
Yeah.
Right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Big pile of something, I'll give him that.
Big pile of something.
A whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities.
All right, so now we're gonna get some H.G. Wells shit right now. If you guys have ever read the book The Time Machine, this might sound familiar.
And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the
Yeah.
Machina
So
cities.
yeah, Sin destroyed all of the
Came along
mechanized
with them.
cities, and now we're living in
That was
somewhat
about
of a
1,000 years ago. Just like you
I
said.
guess the word.
If you
It's not
ask me,
pastoral existence.
sins
That's
are
what the
punishment
Mongols
for
did.
letting
They're
things get out of
Luddites,
hand.
basically.
Yeah,
Kids need 'em.
not even Luddites. Luddites,
We
like they
gotta
actively
suffer
destroy
because of what
machinery.
some
It's
goofballs did way back when.
I think herbalist
We
is the
must
term.
always repent
Maybe.
our
Is it?
sins.
Yeah, it's something like
Dumbass. Can we just say dumbass?
Yeah.
They're dumbasses. They're dumbasses.
yeah.
It was just as
Basically,
Rico said.
they're kind of living in a
These are the people that think that NASA should be defunded.
Why
yeah,
would they?
pretty much. Oh wow, that
Wow.
okay. If you,
All right,
if you
so-
were as traumatized by that laugh as me, don't worry, you won't see too much of that.
When we were younger, I gave it a lot less leeway than I'm going to give it now. I actually did a little bit of research on it, and one of the reasons that the English dub just looks so fucking weird is that there was no way for them to
All this
make it so that it was easy for an English voice actor to actually, speak normally and sync up with the lips and
Right, yeah.
whatnot.
No more
Yeah,
worries
for you guys that are
when I was.
not
And it was
familiar
the
with
first time that they had to
Japanese
deal with it
Yeah.
because it was, again, the first Final Fantasy that had voice acting in it. So that's one of the reasons. So I'm going to give them a little bit of a pass on this that I wouldn't have back when we were teenagers. But, yeah, it's still really freaking awkward. And Titus has one of the worst ones in history at some point in this game, so...
That's true, yes. Alright guys, so we're on an island that looks prettier than the ship that we were on. We met a guy named Waka who also plays Blitzball. So what else?
Might be a drug lord.
Might be a drug lord, yes. So what else awaits our hapless hero? Find out next time in the Benjinator's Final Fantasy X. This is the Benjinator.
And I am Error Code.
Alright, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.